Hello there and welcome back. It is me, Tarman, and today we are going to be painting one of the brand new World Eaters. So let's hop into these little red devils that are batshit crazy and like to hack and slaughter. And here is the World Eater we're going to be painting today. This is my buddy gave me this to paint. He's already sprayed it red, which I think it's a nice red, so we're going to keep it. We're just going to work off of it. I do believe this is just... I'm actually not sure what type of red this is, but just a dark red. So if you got a rattle can or something, just spray him a nice dark red. Or maybe a World Eater's red. I don't know. But we're going to work off of what he has already done. So the first things we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going over all of the joints again. And what we're going to be using is this. And there we are. It might look like I haven't done anything, but I did go over all the joints again with the Black Templar. And I did think of a red that this could be. It could be like it's just a glossy red iron oxide primer. You know, like I think that would be a good base for this. But we're going to go over it. Not yet though, we're going to pick out everything first. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out all the cloth bits. So the cloth on his little crotch right there and his glove. And I'm going to pick out his skulls too. And we're going to be using this. And there we are. We're gonna leave. Whoa. We're gonna leave that there for right now. Now the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pick out the trim all over the model, and we're gonna be starting with this. And there we are. Now the trim is picked out, so the next thing to do is to do all the silvery bits, and we're going to be using Old Reliable. This. And there we are. Now we're going to go over the leathery bits right there, like his belt, his little holster, with this. And there we are. Now the leathery bits are picked out. Just his cloth is remaining for right now. And the little holster, or the handle for his giant chain axe. But we're going to paint that with this. And there we are. Should end up with something like this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just pick out his face and his arm. Just starting with this. And now we are at this point. Very basic at the moment, like just bare bones picked out, but we're going to be going the extra mile. So the next thing, the next thing to do is to go over the whole model with a wash. And the wash we're going to be using is this. And after the wash is dried, I'm going to matte coat it. So we'll have a spray it with a clear matte. So next time you see this guy, he'll be washed and clear coated. And you should end up with something like this. So now it's all pretty dark. So now we're officially going to move on to the red. And we're going to be highlighting it with this. And there we are. Now he's like tied together. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go over all of the trim again, but we're gonna go over it with this. And there we are. Now he is popping. Now the next thing to do is to pick out the cloth and the skulls, and we're going to be using this. And there we are. Now we're going to go over the skulls with this. And there we are. Now the last thing to do is pick out that face. So we're going to go back over it with this, hitting the high points really. And then we're going to highlight with this. And there we are. I just went over his butcher's nails with just some black and a little bit of silver to pick those out. But there he is. I was gonna do just his base, but that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I definitely enjoyed it. I do have a love for the World Eaters, even though their Primarch is one of the failed ones, but I think his story is pretty great. But without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And please like and subscribe only if you want to. I don't care if you do. I'm just happy you guys are watching my videos. And enjoy the montage.